Hello friends, good evening, welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for EAPCET, KCET, JEE and also Foundation. So, this is our questionnaire session. So, we were discussing TG EAPCET 2025 question paper, but before that some important updates from NEET World. Okay, so this is our Telegram group which I have been emphasizing in each of our classes. So, by joining this Telegram group you will get lot of benefits. What are those? See, you can attempt daily quizzes pertaining to biology, chemistry, physics and mathematics, and you will also get schedule, that is about our live classes. Next thing is free resources, be it our study material which we are using for our classes, all these things will be posted. Suppose while attending the classes you may get some doubt, if by joining the Telegram group definitely you can post your doubts there. Okay, by posting your doubts there, our faculty, the faculty who will be teaching you, they are already in the group, they will be resolving your doubts instantly. Clear? These are all the benefits. Still if you need some additional information, you can contact on this number or you can visit this website, that is neetworld.in. Okay. Next, most important update, that is about JEE long term program. JEE long term program, it is starting from when? It is starting from 1st July 2025. 1st July 2025 it is starting. So, what are the features about this program? Okay. So, first thing is we are having both offline and online classes. You can watch live classes offline and also online also. Online students, they can join through MedWorld app by subscribing, by paying the fees. Okay. Next thing, offline students, those who are in Hyderabad or who are not locals from Hyderabad, they can also come here and join the classes. Those who are not locals, we have hostel facilities separate for boys and also girls. And what are the most important features that we have? Most important thing is we pride ourselves with respect to our faculties. We have very good and very reputed and well experienced faculties for MPC, be it for physics, chemistry and mathematics, and we have one-on-one mentorship, and our batches are very limited, that is we have multiple batches, but in each batch, that is what we have 25 to 30 students. Okay, so that we can focus on each student and cater to their needs. Next important thing is we are providing study material. Okay, well curated study material, it is included in the fees itself, and we are having 24 modules for JEE, that is 8 modules each for physics, chemistry and mathematics. This is about, what about this MPC program? Okay, this you can, by joining this NEET long term, that is NEET World, that is JEE long term program, you can get access to various other exams like EAPCET, BITSAT, ICER, okay, NDA, all these exams. So, what is the fees? Fees is for JEE mains, it is just 3,333 per month, okay, which is very much affordable. And if you include JEE advanced, including mains and advanced, the fees is 4,166, okay, 4,166 per month, that is for JEE advanced, which is very much affordable, okay, which you can afford and get quality education when it comes to JEE long term. Similar program we have for NEET, okay, similar program we have for what? NEET, that is NEET long term program, that is for BPC students. It is also starting from when? 1st July 2026, and the fee is what? Per month it is 3,333, which is the same as JEE mains program, same fees as that of JEE mains program. So, please do enroll soon so that you get an edge over the competition, because you know that NEET 2025 paper was very much tough as per the students reviews, okay, but our students found it easy because we had prepared them in a very much comprehensive way up to the level of JEE mains and advanced when it comes to physics and chemistry. And biology, we are a very much reputed institution when it comes to biology. Got it? Next, when it comes to the fees, again I am telling it is 3,333. Got it? Now, this is for NEET long term program. This includes 22 modules. I am talking about study material, that is 6 modules of chemistry, 8 modules of physics and also 8 modules of biology students. Got it? Now, let us start with our classes. TG EAPCET question paper, that is we are solving this question paper. We are done up till 30 questions I guess. So, let us start from the remaining questions. Alright, this is the question we have to solve now. So, first of all, have a look at this question. Have a look at this question. What they are telling about this question, have a look at it. What they are telling is, so they are telling that IJK, AB, ABC are position vectors of ABCD respectively. Okay, 2 by 3 times IJK is the position vector of centroid of triangle face of BCD of the tetrahedron ABCD. Okay, if alpha I plus beta j plus gamma k is the position vector of the centroid of the tetrahedron, okay, tetrahedron, then 2 times alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to what? This is the question that they are asking. So first of all, okay, first of all we have the formula, that is centroid of the triangle. Centroid of the triangle, this is ABC is given. This is what? This is nothing but, let us take it as A. Okay, let us take this as what? Let us take this as, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Okay, this is the position vectors of A, B, C, D. Now we have to find the centroid of triangle BCD of the tetrahedron. First let us find for the triangle. For the triangle BCD, centroid is given by what? Centroid of, I hope it is not visible. Let us use some other color. Centroid of triangle BC. What is that? BCD, right? Centroid of triangle BCD is given by 1 by 3 times. 1 by 3 times what it is? 1 by 3 times vector B plus vector C plus vector D. That is equal to what? That is equal to 2 by 3 times. 2 by 3 times what is given? That is IJK. That is A plus B plus B plus C plus D. That is nothing but equal to what? 2 by 3 times. What is it? That is I plus J plus K. Right? I plus J plus K. That is what is given. I 2 by 3 times I plus J plus K. That is what is given. Now what we have to do is, if I cancel this, what I will get? I will get it as B plus C plus D is equal to what I will get, friends? If I simplify this, I will get it as 2 times I plus J plus K. Now centroid of the tetrahedron, let me represent centroid of the tetrahedron as what? Let me write it as G. So G will be equal to what? As per the formula, centroid of the tetrahedron. This is what? Tetrahedron. I will write it as just tetra. Okay, centroid of tetrahedron, it is given as what? That is nothing but equal to 1 by 4 times. 1 by 4 times, that is tetrahedron means it is 4 sides. So that is A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, that is nothing but equal to, this is nothing but equal to what? This is nothing but equal to alpha times I plus beta times J plus gamma times K plus gamma times K. This is what is the value. Now I will write it here, 1 by 4 times A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, 1 by 4 times A is nothing but equal to what? I plus J plus K. But B plus C plus D is what? From here B plus C plus D is nothing but 2 times I plus J plus K. So that becomes what? 2 times I plus J plus K. That is equal to alpha times I, beta times J plus gamma times K, plus gamma times K. Okay, plus gamma times K. Now what happens is, if I multiply this or if I substitute here, what I will get? This will become 3 times. 3 times of I plus J plus K. 3 times of I plus J plus K is 3 by 4 I plus J plus K is equal to what? I plus J plus K is equal to alpha times I plus beta times J plus gamma times K. What does this imply? This implies that as per this implies that alpha will be equal to what? Alpha will be equal to beta will be equal to gamma will be equal to 3 by 4. This will be equal to 3 by 4. But what is the question that they are asking? The question that they are asking is, they are asking us to compute what? They are asking us to compute what is that? 2 times alpha plus beta plus gamma. 2 times alpha plus beta plus gamma. I will write it here, 2 times alpha plus beta plus gamma. This is what they are asking. This is equal to what? 2 times alpha is what? 2 times 3 by 4. That is 2 times 3 by 4. Okay, plus beta is what? Beta is 3 by 4 plus gamma is what? 3 by 4. 2 times 3 by 4 is 3 by 2. Okay, this will become what? 3 by 2 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is 6 by 4. That is 2 3s are 2 3s are. Okay, 2 2s are. So this will become what, friends? 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is what it is? Denominator is same. I can add the numerators. This will become equal to 6 by 2. 2 1s are 2 3s are. So the answer will be 3. The answer will be 3, which is option 1 is the right answer, which is answer is 3. Clear, friends? That is the first option is the right answer, that is answer is 3. Okay, this is how you can solve this question. Okay, very simple, based on vectors. Clear? Let us move to the next question. I hope it is clear. Let us move to the next question and make it correct. Let me magnify it here. Alright, have a look at it. Very simple question. Okay, very simple question. Have a look at it. They are telling, they have given 2 vectors A and B. They are asking projection of B on A and projection of A and B. Okay, projection of B on A. Projection of B on A can be written as what? Projection of B on A can be written as what, friends? Let me use another color. Projection of B on A can be written as what? Projection of B on A can be written as, projection of B on A can be written as what? Projection of B on A can be written as A into B divided by A into B divided by what it is? A into B divided by what it is, projection of B on A can be written as A into B divided by A, projection of B on A. What they are telling? Projection of A on B. A on B is what? Projection of A on B is A into B divided by on which you are projecting, that should come down. So that is B. Okay, what happens here? A into B get cancels. This will go up. This will become what? B by A. Magnitude of B by A. Now, what is the magnitude of B? What is the magnitude of B? B is nothing but what? Magnitude of B is nothing but equal to what, friends? That is square root of 9 square plus 6 square plus 18 square. Okay, 18 square. Minus is there, so I am putting bracket. So 9 square is what? 81. Okay, 9 square is 81 plus 6 square is 36. Okay, plus 6 square is 36 plus 18 square. 18 square is equal to what, friends? 18 square is equal to what? 18 square is nothing but equal to 361. So 80 plus 360 is nothing but what? 440. 442 plus 1 is there. So it becomes 442. 442 plus 36. 440 plus 36 is 476 plus 2 is nothing but what? 478. Okay, so this becomes what, friends? This becomes 478. Alright, this becomes 478. Now I have taken the square root. Now what about A, vector A, magnitude of vector A? Magnitude of vector A is nothing but square root of 1 square plus 2 square is 4. This becomes what? 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. Square root of 9 is nothing but 3. Square root of 9 is nothing but 3. Let us compute vector B, magnitude of vector B again. Okay, this is given as what, friends? This is given as 9 plus 6 minus 6, 18. 9 plus 6 minus 18. So this will become what? 9 square plus 6 square minus 18 square. Correct? No, minus 18 square. So this becomes what? This becomes equal to 9 square is what? 81 plus 6 square is what? 36 minus 18 square. Minus 18 square is what? 18 square is what, friends? 18 square is 19 square is 361. 18 square is actually it is 324. It is 324. So this becomes what? Squaring means it will become plus. So 324 plus 36 is what? 360. 360 plus 81 is actually it is square root of 441. Square root of 441 is nothing but 21. So vector B is what? 21. Vector C B A is what? It is 3. It is not vector A is 3. Okay, vector B is not 21. It is magnitude of vector B is 21. Magnitude of vector A is 3. So 21 by 3 it is nothing but equal to what? 7. The answer to this question is option 2, that is 7. So 7 is the right answer to this question. Alright, I hope it is clear. 7 is the right answer to this question. This is fairly simple question which you can solve. Okay, these are the boards level. Okay, it is a very simple question. Such simple questions you should not miss out. Clear? Let us move to the next question, friends. Let us move to the next question. Alright. So what is it given? That is, let us magnify this. Question number 33. Alright, they have given. Let vector A is equal to something, vector B is equal to something, vector C is equal to something they have given. Alright, now be 3 vectors. If R is a vector such that R of A, R into A is 0, R into B is 2 minus 2, R into C is 6. Then R into 3I plus J plus K is equal to what they are telling. Okay, so what I can do here is, let vector R be equal to what? Xi plus Yj plus Zk. Now what is R into A? Vector R into vector A, that can be written as x into 1, I is nothing but equal to 1, plus what it is? 2 into y. Okay, plus what it is? Not 2 into y, this should be 2 into y itself, but bracket it should come for 2. Y into 2 plus z into what? Z into k. K is nothing but what? 3. This is equal to what? This is nothing but equal to RA is nothing but equal to 0. They have given R of A is equal to 0. So this will make it equal to 0. This implies what? X plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 0. Now what about RB? R into B. R into B can be written as here. R into B is equal to minus 2. So this I'll write it as what? If I put the values of x and I and z, I'll get it as 2x minus what is it? I'll write it directly here. This will become what? 2x minus 3y plus z is equal to what? Is equal to minus 2. Is equal to minus 2. What about C? What about R into C? R into C is given as R into C, vector R into vector C is given as what? Vector R into vector C is given as equal to vector R into vector C. Vector R into vector C is given as equal to 6. Vector R into vector C, if it is given as equal to 6, this becomes what? This implies this becomes 3x, okay, 3x plus y minus 2k. 3x plus y minus 2k is equal to what? Is equal to 6. This is equal to 6. Okay, this is simultaneous linear equation. 3 equations are given, 3 unknowns are there. So on solving this line of simultaneous linear equation, you will get the value of x, y, z. Okay, that is nothing but equal to what? We will get it as, this implies on solving this we will get it as I plus j minus k. This is the thing we will get it, I plus j minus k. So we will get it as r is equal to, vector r is equal to I plus j minus k. But what they are asking us? They are asking us to find r into 3 times I plus j plus k. Okay, this is what they are asking us to find. So r into this one. So r is what? We have I plus j plus k into 3i plus j plus k. This is what we have to find. Okay, alright. Now I have to just multiply I into I, j into j and k into k. If I multiply I into 3, this is, I will get it as 3. Okay, this should be actually minus j minus k. Alright, so this will be 3 I into 1 into 1 is nothing but 1, minus 1 into plus 1 is nothing but minus. So this will be equal to what? 4 minus 1, I will get it as 3, that is 3 is the right answer. Okay, let us check what is the answer for this. So the answer is option 4, that is 3 is the right answer, friends. 3 is the right answer to this question, that is option 4, 3 is the right answer to this question. Very simple question, just you have to compute r of a, r of b, r times c, then you will get the value of r, then r into whatever the vector they have given, you have to just multiply, that is you have to multiply correspondingly, that is respectively I into I, j into j and k into k, then you will get the value of r into whatever the vector they have asked. We got it as what? 3. Clear? Now another question, it is based on vectors only. They are telling like vector a, vector b and vector c, be 3 vectors, and they have given vector d in such a way that this vector is perpendicular to both a and b. Okay, so if a vector d is given in such a way that it is perpendicular to both a and b, it is perpendicular to both a and b means it is perpendicular to both a and b. It is perpendicular to both a and b means, this means what? It is perpendicular to both a and b means, this is not the representation. Okay, it is perpendicular to both a and b. Okay, vector d is vector perpendicular to both a and b. That means what? If it is perpendicular to vector a and b, that means it is parallel to a cross b. It is parallel to what? A cross b. Then vector, if it is perpendicular to a and b, that means it is what? It is parallel to a cross b. It is parallel to a cross b. So vector d is parallel to a cross b. It is parallel to a cross b. Then vector b d can be written as what? Lambda times 4i plus 3j minus k. This is actually 3j minus k. This is what we get it. Lambda times 4i plus 3j minus k. This is what we get it. Now if I do d, I got it this much. So they are telling vector d into vector c is equal to 14. Vector d into vector c is equal to 14. But if I compute vector d into vector c, if I take the magnitude, vector d into vector c is equal to, I am getting, it is equal to what? Magnitude is 14. If I compute this, I will get it as square root of 49 into lambda is equal to, I will get it as 14. Okay, square root of 49 is nothing but equal to what? It is nothing but equal to 7 times lambda is equal to 14. So lambda will be equal to what? Lambda will be equal to 14 by 2. So that is nothing but equal to plus or minus 2. Lambda will be equal to plus or minus 2. If I remove the modular sign, I will get it as plus or minus 2. Be careful here, plus or minus 2. Now they are asking us to find the dot product of d cross c, that is d dot c dot product, magnitude of dot product. They are asking us to find the magnitude of dot product. If I find the magnitude of dot product, what I will get is, see here friends, if I have to find the magnitude of dot product, that is d dot c, see here vector d dot vector d c. So if I put it, vector d is nothing but what? Lambda times 4i plus 3j minus k into what is c? C is nothing but equal to what I got, c is nothing but equal to 6i plus 3j minus 2k. Okay, if I solve this, on solving this, what I will get is 35 times lambda is equal to d into c. What I have to get? D into c, 35 into lambda, I got it. But here dot product magnitude I am telling, if I have to take the magnitude means I have to take the positive value of lambda, that means what? It will become 35 into 2, that is nothing but equal to 70. So the correct answer to this question is 70 friends. Very simple question. This is based on cross product and dot product. No need to use cross product, for that you don't need to use sin theta and all these things. Directly you can solve, because since it is perpendicular to a and b, it is parallel to a cross b. That is one thing you have to understand. Clear? Next thing, that is answer is option 2, that is 70 is the right answer friends. Next thing, another very important question and also very simple question. They have asked what is the mean deviation. Okay, they are asking the mean deviation from the mean of discrete data. Mean of which data? Discrete data is they are asking. So first of all, to find the mean deviation, first of all we have to find what? We have to find the mean of the given data. So this is the question number, this one we are solving 35. Mean of the given data is what? Mean is nothing but equal to sum of these values. Okay, mean is nothing but equal to 2 plus 3 plus 5, that is 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 11 is 28, 28 plus 13 is what? 28 plus 13 is nothing but equal to 41, 41 plus 17 is equal to what? 41 plus 17 is equal to 41 plus 17 is equal to 58, 58 plus 19 is equal to what? 58 plus 19, you add 20, 68 plus 78, but actually it is not 20, it is 19, so it becomes 77, 77 plus 22 is nothing but equal to 99, 99 divided by what is the number of values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, okay, 99 divided by 9, that is nothing but equal to 11, so mean we got it as 11, okay, so we have to find the mean deviation. So first let us find the deviation, that is 2, 3, what is it, 5, okay, 7, 11, and what is it, 13, and it is 17, 19, what is it, that is 22. Now what is the mean that we have got? 11, okay, the difference is what here? Absolute difference, don't worry about the sign. Absolute difference is 9 here, here it is what? Here it is 8, here it is what? 6, here it is 4, and what about this? This is 0, 11 into 11, 11 into 13, this is nothing but equal to 2, and 11 and 17, the difference is what? The difference is 6, and 11 and 19, the difference is what? 8, okay, the difference is 8, 11 and 22, the difference is 11, clear? Now we have to add all these values. If I add all this value, what I am getting? We have to find the mean deviation, let me write it as MD, mean deviation, that is nothing but equal to, so we have to add all these values, that is 9 plus 8 is what? 17, 17 plus 6 is 23, 23 plus 4 is 27, 27 plus 0, okay, 27 plus 2 is 29, 29 plus 6 is 35, 35 plus 8 is 43, 43 plus 11 is 54, we got it as 54 total value, but is it done? No. This how many number of values are there? 9, so we have to divide by number of values, 54 divided by 9, that is 9 ones are 9 6s are, so mean deviation what we got? We got it as 6, which is option 4. Mean deviation what we got? That is nothing but equal to 6, that is 54 by 6. So deviation value, total value we got it as 54, but the number of values is what? The number of values is 6. So 54 divided by number of values is 9 actually, 54 divided by 9 we get it as 6. This is how you have to find the mean deviation. First step is what? Finding the mean, then finding the deviation, then we have to add all the deviations and divided by number of values, then you will get the mean deviation. Got it? Just by adding you will not get the mean deviation, you have to add and divide it by number of values. That is how you can solve this question. This question I will brand it as very simple question. This question and also one of the question which we solved, that is projection of B on A divided by projection of A on B. Okay, directly you can write magnitude of B by A, magnitude of B divided by magnitude of A. I have written it the formula so that you understand, otherwise directly you can solve the question in just 30 seconds. Clear friends? Let us move to the next question. Alright, let us move to the next question. What is the next question that we have? Let us see here. Okay, very nice question. Have a look at it. First of all, while looking at the question, no need to get panicked or something. While looking at the question, first of all identify from which chapter and try to retain all or try to recollect all the concepts. Try to recollect all the concepts pertaining to that chapter. Then you will be able to understand, while reading the question itself, you will be able to understand what is the concept that they are asking. So this is a question. They are asking us what? Probability. The question itself says it is probability. Sir, this is from which chapter? This is from the chapter of probability. So what they are telling? Out of the given 25 consecutive positive integers, be careful. So 3 integers are drawn. How many integers? 3 are drawn. If the least integer among the given 25 integer is an odd number, then the probability that the sum of the 3 integer drawn is an even number. Then the probability the sum of the 3 integers drawn is an even number that they are asking. So first of all, how many integers are there? 25. In that, the least is what? Odd number. Out of that, 3 are drawn. Okay, some of those 3 should be coming as what? Some of those 3 should be coming as even. So first of all, let us understand what do they mean by the least value is odd. That means what? The first value that number that we are drawing is odd. Second is even. Okay, odd, even, it goes on. So if you count like this up to 25, if it is starting with odd, it will end with odd. So how many we are getting? We odd count will get it as, odd count will be 13. What about even count? 25 minus 13, it is 12. So even count will be how many, friends? It will be just 12. Okay, so odd count is 13, even count is 12. This is what we got. Now they are telling sample space. Out of the 25, we have to draw how many? We have to draw 3 numbers. We have to draw how many integers? 3 integers. So we have to draw out of 25 3 integers. That is not division. We have to use combination here. Okay, because here we are what? We are selecting. We are not arranging. If you are arranging, you are using permutation. Selecting, you are using what? Selecting, you are using what? Combination. So 25 3. That is, you have to find 25 C3. That is nothing but equal to what, friends? That is nothing but equal to, first of all, NCR is n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This will become what? 25 factorial by 25 minus 3 is 22 factorial into 3 factorial. This I can write it as what? 25 factorial can be written as 25 into 24 into 23. Here 22 is there, 22 factorial into 22 factorial, it will cancel, divided by 3. Okay, I will get it as divided by 3. Okay, so 3 ones are 3 8s are. Okay, so 3 ones are 3 8s are. Okay, 3 ones are 3 8s are. 25 n minus r factorial is, n minus r is, that is nothing but what? 22, 25 minus 22, this is 3 is there, 3 ones are 3 8s are. Now this is what I have. Now one more thing you have to understand, let me check again, this 25 factorial, no need to panic here. 25 factorial, that is n factorial by n minus r factorial, that is 25 factorial divided by n minus r is what? 25 minus 23, that is 22 factorial divided by 3 factorial. So this will become what, friends? 25 divided by what is it? 25 into 24 into 23 divided by 22 factorial will go out. Okay, next we are having 3 factorial, that means not just 3, we have to write 3 into 2. Okay, this is 3 8s are, this is 2 1s are, 2 4s are. Now we have 25 into 4 is 100, 100 into 23 is 2300. Got it? Now now we have to understand, there are 2 cases. There are 2 cases for what? To get sum of 3 integers as even. What is the first case? That is all are even, all 3 are even. What is the second case? Odd and even. Okay, first 2 numbers are odd and third number is even. So getting even is what? Out of 25 we have to get 3 as even. Okay, we have to get 3 as even, but we are having not 25 numbers as even numbers. How many numbers are even numbers? 12. Out of 12 we have to get 3 even. For this combination is what? Combination is what we will get? 12 factorial, that is 12 factorial by 12 minus r is, that is nothing but 9 factorial. Okay, by 9 factorial, actually 9 will get cancelled. Here I'll have what? I'll have just 12 into 11 into 10 divided by 3 into 2 divided by 3 into 2. So this is 3 1s are, 3 4s are, this is 2 1s are, 2 2s are. So 11 into 10 is 110, 110 into 2 is 220. This is what I have. Now what about odd into even? That means what? Out of odd numbers there will be 2 odd numbers we have to select. So that means what? 13 C2. Even number is what? 12 C1. So this becomes what, friends? 13 C2 is nothing but equal to what? 13 factorial by 13 minus 2 is 11 factorial into 2 factorial, that is 13 into 12 divided by 2 factorial, 2 1s are, 2 6s are, that is nothing but equal to 78 into 12 factorial. 12 factorial is nothing but equal to what? 12 C1 is nothing but equal to what? I'll write it here. 12 C1 is nothing but equal to, see here 12 C1 I can write it as what? 12 C1 I can write it as 12 factorial divided by 11 factorial. 12 minus 1 is 11 factorial, I can write it as 11, will get cancelled. This will be 12 by 1, that I will get it as just 12. So 12 into 78, that is what? 12 into 78 is nothing but what? That is nothing but equal to what? 12 into 78, that is nothing but equal to what? That is 12 8s are what it is? 12 8s are 96. 12 8s are 96. 12 7s are 84. 84 plus 9 is 93. Okay, 936. So what we get the probability? The probability is nothing but equal to probability of getting even, sum as even, is nothing but equal to 220 plus 936 divided by what is the sample space? That is 2300. That is 2300. 220 plus, that is 6, 6 plus 3 plus 2 is 5, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1156 divided by 2300. Now let us see what we can divide this, what we can simplify. Okay, so this we can simplify through what? 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 1 is 12, 12 plus 1. So let us see by 2. 2 5s are 10. Okay, 2 5s are 10. Okay, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are. This is 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. Okay, 0. Okay, further what I can do? 2 2s are 4. Okay, 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. 2 2s are 4. Okay, 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16. 2 9s are 18. This is what? 2 5s are 10. 2 7s are 14. 2. This is what? We got it as 289. We got it as 289 by 575. 289 by 575, that is option A. That is first question is the first option is the right answer, friends. First option is the right answer to this question. So first of all we have to understand what is the sample space. Sample space is 25C3, that is we will get it as 2300. Okay, then first of all we have to find out what is the even count and odd count, because the least number we are starting is odd. Odd, even, odd, odd, even, odd. Okay, so that becomes what? Odd count will become 13, even count will become 12 out of 25 numbers. If 13 are odd means even will be 12. Then to get sum of the integers as even, one case is even plus even plus even, that will be 12C3, and another case is two numbers are odd and one number is even, that is 2 numbers are odd out of how many? 13 odd numbers are there, out of that 2 are odd, 13C2, and 1 is even means 12C1, we have to add it. So this will be 220, this will be 936, that you add and divide by 2300, that is the probability that is required. We will get it as 289 by 575. That is the required number, friends. Okay, I hope it is clear. I will wind up the session now. Okay, like I told, JEE long term program is starting from 1st July 2025. Okay, similarly NEET long term program is starting from 1st July 2025, and the fees is 3333 for NEET long term program per month. Okay, and same thing goes for JEE mains 3333, and including advance if you want to join, it is 4166. Very much affordable. Please do enroll soon and start preparing. Okay, I'll wind up now. Thank you, and let's meet in the next session, friends. Take care.